Hey there. Okay, so tonight I am playing Banished. I really like this game. It's another one of those gathering supplies and building games. I like building things. So we're going to start a new file. Let's find sublet, a good town name, Rothsville, Jones Villa. That's perfect. Tombs Janita. That's great. I like the large maps. I'm going to keep climate fair. We'll leave disasters on just to keep it interesting. And I'm going to start it in easy mode just because this game is hard enough. I always like these loading screens, but I can never make my town look quite like this. I think it's because I don't zoom in as close. Maybe that's why. Okay, so first thing, I'm gonna pause and pull up my tools that I need. Need stats, event log, and professions. Actually, I want the event log up top. And before we unpause, let's see what we're working with. It's a pretty good map. That's a real nice map. I got plenty of room to expand. Right next to a couple of rivers. And some good areas where I can leave it wild for some of my gathering professions. Okay, cool. So I think what I want this to end up looking like is like a market here, a marketplace with the little businesses and homes surrounding like in this area. So we'll make this section over here like foresty for gathering food, gathering herbs, and hunting. And then we'll do stuff to the south down here as farm and like cattle and stuff. And I'm starting with sheep, which is my favorite animal to start with. Alright, so first things first, I've got 12 laborers. They're going to need food quickly. So that river is kind of small. I'm going to have them build, let's see, let's do like a little tunnel through here, right there. And that's going to take 4 builders. And then we're going to do a fishing dock right here. There. That's going to take 2 builders. And then we'll come over here and do not a crop field, a gatherer's hut. Like, oh, there's a little hill there. Okay, so like here. And I'm gonna need, that's gonna take 3 builders. I'm gonna go ahead and build another house because I want to start expanding my, we'll build 2 houses. No. We'll leave it there. I'm going to build a house so I can start expanding my population. And press play and scooch it on up to 10 times the speed. So first priority, actually real quick, because I kind of have an idea of what I want this to look like long term, I'm going to kind of frame in some of my buildings. So house, I like to keep spaces between them because I think it's pretty and it's my game, so I can do what I want. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to press pause because it wants 19 builders over here now. I don't have them, so I'm going to pause because this is just for my reference for later. I don't actually want them to build these yet. That would probably kill my entire village by winter because there's no way they're going to be able to gather enough food to support an additional 5 houses. 1, 2, maybe 3, sure, not 5. Okay. So my market is going to go there. Do I want to move it over? I do want to move it over. So we'll have the tailor is gonna go this way. I want it this way. There. And then the blacksmith, if it'll fit, because there's a hill this direction, it'll fit. Perfect. Blacksmith will go here. What would be useful right there? Probably a warehouse. You know what would be good though? Instead of that, let's go find the hospital is gonna go. And while I'm building all this, I'm using these buildings to kind of, they tell me where the roads are gonna be so that I can help keep everything straight. Yep. Right there's the hospital. And then let's grab the market. Okay. Beautiful. Market's gonna go right here. And then I think I said I would put the church over here on the other side of the market, but I don't know if it'll fit. Let's look. Let's see. So it will fit. It's not bad. How do I want this centered though? Okay, that's nice. Right next to the little river. That'll be very pretty. And then we'll do a little path that leads back here where we'll do the cemetery, which has plenty of space. Community planning, people. Community planning, it's key. And then we're going to pause that. Let's see. Let's go ahead and work on some dirt paths. I will start with dirt paths because they don't take up any resources. Oh, it says dirt road, not path. When I see dirt, I think of a path, not a road. So that one little laborer that doesn't have an assigned job will hopefully come and work on this for me. Here we go, and we'll just keep building this out. Oops. There. And then this one. Oh boy. That didn't work out exactly how I thought it was going to. We'll do that. And then come down here and right in front of the church. And nope. Not gonna make it. Okay, so let's find the back of the church. And the path to the cemetery, which, as any D&D adventurer knows, is one of the first things you should look for when a town is being harassed by undead or vampires, or people are secretly or just randomly disappearing. Hashtag D&D. Okay. That's a pretty decent space. I don't want the farmland and like ranches to just start right next to the marketplace, so I'm going to keep the houses going out a little bit further. Let's get this lined up. There. That's a decent, like 2 rows of houses down here. I think that's fine. Okay, so then, not immediately, but when, I don't want to leave space for a road. When some of these people start getting done with their jobs, the next thing I need built is that pasture for the sheep. Because sheep provide wool, and wool provide warm coats, which is the second tier clothing option for my villagers in this game. Okay, let's finish up with the roads. There. And then my gatherer's hut is somewhere over here. There it is. So let's have it come out just so nicely from the village. That way. And now we will press play and see how this plays out. Tunnel's coming along. There we go. Now I will unpause the pasture. Oh, you know what else I need, or I'm gonna need before winter, is a woodcutter, so they don't run out of firewood. So we're gonna put that right here next to the wood storage. That way it's more efficient. And what's my first priority? I guess, let's see, it's spring. I'll let it roll. So I can have those laborers start chopping down some of these trees that I'm not going to need. And maybe build some more storage space, stockpile. So my blacksmith's going to end up down here. It would be convenient for a stockpile behind the blacksmith. So we'll do that like right here. There. Beautiful. I think that dock's gonna get done first. Yep. Okay, now I don't have any laborers, but that's okay. That's why we built the house, so they can start procreating and creating a larger workforce. We'll go ahead and build one more house real quick. And send this little extra person over to start gathering. So my goal in this game is to always keep the health and happiness of the citizens as high as possible. You know what I forgot to do? Okay, so I've got a woodcutter now. Send you guys over to start gathering food. Okay, reserve of food is low. We're down to 227 units. So yeah, good thing I've got multiple food sources coming in now. Real quick though, I'm gonna pop in here, resource limits. So I do not want limits on most of this stuff. Anything that they just gather, no, I want as much as possible. Fuel, I'll leave alone because I don't want that little woodcutter to start taking all of my timber that I might use to build things and chopping fuel that they're not even going to use forever. Same with tools. Clothes. I really can't do anything with the textiles, so clothes, other than make clothes, so that's fine. Alcohol. Not that I'll be able to have that this early in the game, but that's fine. Okay, I will go ahead and increase the fuel to 400. And there we go. Who's building? It's the house. Okay. Oh, that's why. Sheep go there. Herdsmen. I'm going to take one of the builders and send them down here. And I want to increase the priority of this stockpile that I'm having them build, because I'm at capacity with the one that I do have. See, now they're stacking stuff just randomly because there's no room over here. So, priority number 1. Come on, little builder. And since I left disasters on, I probably want to build a well in case there's a fire. Except I don't think I have enough stone. I don't. Okay. So I'm going to let this builder finish the house that's started. Let's make that the priority now. And then when they're done with that, I'll put them back in the labor category, and we're going to go over here, collect stone, and have them start collecting all this stone so that I can build a well. Oh, cool. They are done. I want them to start close to home, so I will prioritize this stone over here. Okay, and we're back to spring. Hopefully, so this is year 2 now. Hopefully, by the time I get to year 3, 4, I'll have enough extra laborers that I can start doing crop fields instead of just gathering and fishing. I'm just doing pretty good now. I've got almost 1,500 food stored. easiest way to destroy your village is for them to run out of food and start starving. It's also the hardest thing to come back from. Okay, how many stone do I need for that well? 40. I've got 16. Don't know if it'll do anything, but I'm going to prioritize gathering that stone again. Okay, now we're up to 20. Good. Let's see. I got all this extra space now that those trees are chopped. I don't want to chop trees over here. I want it to stay kind of wild for the gathering. Plus, I'd like for deer to start coming through here because eventually I'll build a hunter's lodge. 26 stone, 30 stone. Good. Sheep are doing well. I've got 8 now. I think I started with 6. Hit our limit on the fuel. I think I'm still going to leave it at 400 just because I've only built 2 houses. Okay, I've got the stone I need now, so let's go grab the well. And I just like having it like in the middle of this little square that you start out with. It takes 4 builders for that. Well, we'll see what happens. Where are you, my little builder? Picking up resources. I don't know why it says that that little person it keeps going in between picking up resources and visiting the herbalist. I don't have an herbalist shop yet. Yeah, I don't have an herbalist. Oh well. I didn't know it was possible to visit the herbalist without. Hi, Flight of Kites. I hate you too. Thank you so much for the love. Let's see, I'm hoping Sepulchrad's gonna hop in here at some point. Flight of Kites. Oh, nice. I like the Bob Ross. I think I took care of that 3-step security thing we were discussing earlier. If you don't mind just taking a look at that for me and letting me know later how I did, I would really appreciate that. Come on, little builders. I got other things for you to do besides build the well. Okay, we're still doing really good on the amount of stored food. So I'm going to go ahead and build another house to further increase my population. And then I'm going to go ahead and build a school. So the thing with schools in this game is, so right now I've got 9 children and 15 adults, but 0 students because I don't have a school. If I build a school, the adults they get educated, and that makes them work faster. So, although I've had a little population explosion since the village started, anyone who's gone from child to adult is not educated and not working as fast as they could have potentially been. So, the drawback to building a school early on in the game is that, let's see, where am I going to build this? Let's keep it kind of central to where I think everything's going to be. Let's see, so there's going to be a road there, and now I want a space between the houses. So the drawback to doing a school earlier in the game is that then it takes longer for children to become adults because they've got that extra step. So I don't get any new workers for a while. This game is all about balancing. Ha! My sheep have doubled since year one. Fantastic. And I've got 36 in my stored textiles. I could go ahead and build the tailor. It would be wiser to build the blacksmith though, because do I have enough stone? Yeah. Because when they run out of tools, that also makes them slow down exponentially. So, oh wow, I just got a whole bunch of new workers. Fantastic. Well, in that case, I will go ahead and build both the blacksmith and the tailor at the same time. And I will go ahead and build a forester lodge so that I have a steady source of lumber coming in. Okay. Okay, pick a direction. There we go. We'll keep it right there. Nice. And I still got that extra little person who I'm going to send to just start chopping random trees. Okay, very nice. So the tailor is going to get started and the blacksmith. And for the tailor, we're going to do wool coats because we were lucky enough to start with sheep and not chickens. Awesome. Okay. That was a super nice little population bump. Okay, average health of citizens, I've lost a whole heart. So since I have all these extra workers, let's see, school's done, so there goes the teacher. Since I have these extra workers, 1, 2, 3, 4 foresters, I'm going to go ahead and build the herbalist. And the herbalist is an early game way to help boost the health of your citizens. Let's see. Stone logs. Yeah, I've got enough resources. Perfect. And now I've got these buildings over here kind of all in a row. I'll go ahead and build a little path in front because I like it. There. I would like to increase the amount of stored firewood, but I only have just over 100 logs, so I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till the foresters start bringing in more materials. And I could go ahead and build another stockpile off this path so they don't have to go as far to drop off. There we go. Anything to make it more efficient. I really need logs now because not the blacksmith and the woodcutter are both using lumber. I could go ahead and build a bridge over here. Okay, so I had a path going back here. We'll keep it going across to there. And then build a bridge across. And then I can send somebody over here to just gather all these resources. Okay. Okay, I don't have enough wool, I guess. I've got 6. Why does it say I don't have any? There. Getting up there with pasture. So once I get some more laborers, probably one of the first things I'll do is make a second pasture and then split the herd. Let's prioritize the stockpile so those builders will finish it. There we go. And now we'll prioritize the bridge. I think that's the only thing that's being built right now. Oh no, I forgot about the herbalist. I'm still going to prioritize the bridge. There. Now we'll prioritize the herbalist. And I'll send that laborer over here to gather all of these supplies, all of these resources. Let's see. I can't believe I don't have any students yet. Maybe I need to build another house. I think I will do that after the herbalist is done. We'll just unpause one of these ones we're using for the planning. Okay, perfect. Okay. Hey, there we go. Now that our amount of stored logs is starting to increase a little more, I'm going to up the fuel limit. I'm not going to up the tool limit yet, though, because I don't have a steady source of iron. Ooh, something I did not consider is where to put the, what is it called? Trading post. Will it fit over here? It will. So I'm just going to stick this right here and then pause it because I don't want them to build it yet. Okay, builders are done with that house. Food is back below 1,000. So I really want another food source. I'm going to go ahead and get a crop field started for in the spring. And make it super high priority. The only problem with that is that I only have two. When the builders are done, that's just the two people, and crops usually take four. So even though I will be bringing in more food, it will not be optimized. Oh, and they might not even make it. It's already winter. Can I pull someone? Let me see. Let's take the blacksmith, because he's not doing anything anyway. Move him over here. And then let's take one of the fishermen and bring him over here. And then we're going to prioritize it again for those new workers, for those reassigned workers. Yep, early spring. Come on, people. Move it. So in this game, you can only start a crop if you are in early spring, spring, or late spring. If it hits early summer, then even though you have people out there working all year, it doesn't produce any food. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And pause. Okay. We're going to do wheat. And change those builders to farmers. Hey, Dragon Phoenix. Welcome over to the channel. So, you leave what? Yeah, no, you're right. They do become laborers anyway. But for me, I'd rather that they were working on the crops. I know they're still doing other stuff. Farmers, honest farmers. Yeah. Okay. Do I have any students yet? Finally! Finally! That took a really long time to get students in that darn school. Okay. I'm out of textiles again. I think I'm going to go ahead and put the next pasture where I want it to be. I don't feel far. Yeah, yeah. No, that's a solid strategy. Dragon, I like the look of farms. A lot of this game for me is it's aesthetically pleasing. So I like to kind of start building that stuff out. Not in the very beginning, but like I've already got a dock and a gatherer's hut, and I'm already bringing in extra lumber and working on the herbalist now to bump my health back up. So I figured I'd go ahead and start doing some more, or start doing some crops. You have 10 docks? Yeah, I've done that too, where I do multiple ones. I just like having the variety of food options in the warehouse or storage barn. Speaking of which, 36%, we're good. I don't need to build another one of those yet. So I like to go ahead, even though I don't technically have the people to be builders, if I go ahead and put this pasture where I want it to be, then when people are at loose ends, they'll come start removing those resources out of the way. Y'all, I'm probably going to play for another 5 or 10 minutes, and then I gotta hop off. I'm playing over on the Praetor's Rechecks channel tonight, playing D&D with the ladies, with the hot toddies. If y'all want to switch over there, um, we will start that stream at 9 p.m. Central Time. It's like my favorite thing to do all week. I can't wait. Last week when we played, we not into D&D. That's all right. That's all right. Um, last time we played, we ended up getting rid of some pirates and giving a ghost captain his pirate ship back. So that was kind of fun. Okay. Hey. I kind of want to build some more houses too. Let's go ahead and unpause this one. Dragon Phoenix, do you like lay out stuff like this when you play? So you kind of have an idea of what's going on for your future town? Yeah. Yes, pause everything. This is like the first thing. I don't know if you were here at the beginning of the stream. That's like the first thing I do is I pause the game, lay out a bunch of stuff, and then pause it all except for the early game stuff I need right away. I actually forestry hubs. That's cool. Yeah, that's what we're doing over here to the west. Um, I actually don't know anyone else that plays this game, so I'm really excited that you're here in chat. And then 3 trading posts. So are you trading just like the raw materials to get different stuff into your village? Firewood. That's smart. Okay, I have a laborer. I'm going to go ahead and have them start building. My first educated adult from the school. I love it. Dang, 800 logs and 7,000 firewood. 8,000. Nice. I don't think I've ever gotten that high with firewood. No, that's not true. I had this one village. I think I got to like 300 something people. That one I had a ton of firewood in, and I had to have like coal and stuff just so they could keep their houses heated. There we go. Food is looking okay. Firewood is okay. I'm gonna have to send someone back over to the blacksmith again. There. Oh yeah? Hey, you stream Banished? I will come check out your channel. So I've never played Fallout. I have played Skyrim and really liked it a lot. I didn't get far in the game, but again, it's one of those games that for me, it was just really pretty. It was just enjoying to play. I don't know what Paper Dot is. I'll have to Google that one. So over here this week we've streamed. I've done Stardew Valley on, let's see, I don't remember what day. I did Stardew Valley. I've done Valheim this week. I thought I'd do Banished here for a little bit, and then I'll leave to go do Dungeons and Dragons. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, Dragon Phoenix. I really appreciate it. I'm doing my darndest to get to affiliate, and I think you need like 50 followers for that. Um, yeah. So D&D later, which it's not my channel, but I'll be playing. And then last Sunday, I did a stream where I was writing a backstory for my character, and chat got to hop in and help me think of creative ideas. It was a lot of fun. So I'm done with that backstory, but I kind of want to maybe do another writing stream tomorrow. I just have to think of something. You're bored of Skyrim? Have you tried Valheim? It's not the same, but just have you tried Valheim? I really enjoy that game a lot. My husband and I play it. Oh, okay, cool. So Valheim, it's Valheim. It's basically you're a Viking, and you have died and gone to the Viking afterlife, and while you're there, you fight Grey Dwarves, you fight trolls. There's like animals and stuff, and you gather resources and you can build your own Viking lodge. You can, and there's different areas too. Like there's swamp areas that have like skeletons and stuff, and there's crypts that you can explore and fight more skeletons and ghosts, and it's a fun game. I think there's a lot of people streaming it right now. You can go to YouTube and just kind of find a whole bunch of videos to kind of get an idea of what it looks like and how it plays. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and bump up my fuel limit again since I'm building more houses. And I need not a market. I need more storage barns. Well, hello, Kitty. My little friend, I think, is coming up to visit me. Okay, come on. This is Kitty. She sometimes likes to join me on camera. She's in it for the scratches. Okay, since I'm almost out of storage, I'm going to prioritize that warehouse. I know that's not what it's really called, but I'm going to call it that. Forestry Hub is a long road to a forest. Okay, so I think Forest and I have Gather, Hunter. Yeah, yeah, and the nice thing about the hunters is that not only do they give you food, but then you can feed your textile uh, your amount of store textiles as well. Okay, I'm going to get this pasture finished, and I think that's the last thing I'm going to be doing in here tonight. Let's go ahead and prioritize it. Nice. I've got extra laborers. All my jobs are filled, so let's just have them. Give them some more resources to collect once they finish over there. Okay. More sheep. Split the herd. And increase the herdsman. Okay. I feel pretty good about this. This is where we're going to stop for tonight. Oops. 2 barns, 2 big stockpiles. Yeah, so Dragon, the one thing I always I love the way they look and I love how functional they are the stone houses, but I never have enough stone at the beginning of the game for me to get a good amount of them built. Um, I'll try and focus more on that in this file. Um, it does. It does make more sense. You're right. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Thank you so much for everyone who's viewing, and Dragon, thanks so much for all the Banished chat. I really love talking to somebody who's actually played the game. Yeah. And Dragon, thank you for the follow as well. I'll come and check out your channel here in a little bit before I start streaming over on Praetor's Rejects. All right. Yeah, y'all have a good night, and if I don't see you on Praetor's Rejects, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.